So you're running ads and some of your leads are just spam. Happens to the best of us. This is how we can set up a workflow in Mammoth so that you and your team can easily move a lead to a stage in a pipeline. So let's pretend I move James Lansguard here. And then what's going to happen is they're going to get removed out of this pipeline, but also they're going to be tagged as spam. And also we're going to make sure that they will not be contacted on any emails and SMS blast outs because they're spam and you don't want to be paying for those usage charges. So let's move this guy back here for a second. Let's get into it. So we're going to first click onto automation and we're going to click create workflow, start from scratch. And we'll just call this spam lead. So as we saw in the pipeline, we had a pipeline stage, and I think actually yes, allow re-entry is now automatic, which is great. So we don't worry about this much anymore. Pipeline stage changed. It's going to pause my video because I don't want the whole world to see my autofill when it comes to contact details. Okay, Chrome should no longer autofill, so the whole world doesn't know all my email addresses and things like that. Always a good thing. So we're in pipeline stage change. This is a trigger. Filters, we're going to click in pipeline, and then we're going to select whatever it is. I've got leads here. I'm going to click save trigger. Then what we're first going to do is do a wait action, and we're going to just call this 1 minute wait. Now, why would we want to do a 1 minute wait? Well, actually, I'm just going to quickly save this. I'll show you why I want to do a 1 minute wait. Imagine if one of your team members get a real lead and accidentally drag them to spam. Do you want them to be able to quickly go, oh no, whoops? I think you do. I don't think you want your real leads getting marked as spam and having to chase that up. That does not sound like fun. The whole purpose of having a CRM is to make life easier, to save you time, not add time on. So we want to wait. What we're going to do is this. Let's make this a 1 minute wait. You can make it as long as you want, but it's a 1 minute wait. Now what we're going to do is go to if/else. So the first thing is we're going to say this: if lead is still in spam. Then we're going to go to opportunities here. Pipeline stage is, and then we're going to select leads spam. Also, you might think, why is there a voltage? Why is there a lightning symbol there? That's a good way for you and your team to know that when a lead is dragged to that stage in the pipeline, there's going to be something that's going to happen. Something's going to get triggered. Very cool little thing there. I didn't make that up, by the way. I saw someone else, so I can't claim credit for that. Now I'm going to say if lead is not still in spam. So this is with if your team made a mistake. You or your team made a mistake. Happens to the best of us when we're operating. Is not spam. And I'm just going to click save action. And we'll just click save. I like to say all the time. So if lead is still in spam, what we're going to do is we'll add a tag. And we'll call it spam. And then we can just add spam tag. Now this is so we can also do some form of reporting and tracking and searching in the contacts. So we add a spam tag. Then what we're going to do is enable or disable DND. I'm going to enable DND for all channels. So no matter any blast outs or things like that, boom, that lead is not going to have, not going to be sent stuff. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to do remove opportunity. And then we can just remove it from leads. And that way as well, they get removed from that pipeline, so things aren't getting messy there. Now, what happens if the lead is not still in spam? What happens then? Well, if they're not still in spam, we're going to remove from workflow. And then we're going to remove them from the current workflow. So let me just explain this a little bit. I'll walk through this. So let's first, just to illustrate this, I want to go back to the opportunities tab. And we've got the pipeline. Let's say we move a lead to spam. By the way, this workflow isn't active yet, but let's say we move the lead to spam. Then what's going to happen is that's the trigger for this one. Heck, I just realized I've got a published one because I built this earlier. Let me quickly move this back. And that's actually a good example of why it's good to have the 1 minute wait. I'm actually going to deactivate this other one that I made. Okay, let's just put this in draft. Cool. All right, cool. So what's going to happen when that lead's dragged to the spam, move to spam? What's going to happen is it's going to trigger. It's going to go, whoa, okay. What happens? We're going to trigger something. Well, what happens first is a 1 minute wait. So that's the first thing that's triggered. Just 1 minute wait. Now, after 1 minute has passed, it's going to go into the condition, like an if function. So it's going to go, okay, cool. If the lead is still in spam, so that's this condition, if they're still in that stage of the pipeline, then we are going to do add the spam tag, enable do not disturb, and remove them. Now, if after a minute it goes, oh, that lead is actually no longer in that spam. It's no longer in that stage in the pipeline. I'll just click on this again. So it is not still in spam because its pipeline stage is not spam. It's then just going to go, oh, well then let's just get you out of this workflow. And then boom, the lead is removed from this whole thing. Well, let's give this a bit of a test. So I'm going to go back to workflows. I'm then going to go to opportunities. Let's create one. Let's just create an opportunity. Let's create an opportunity. I'm going to call this here. I'm going to call this test spam. And I think that's fine for now. Yep. And now there it is, test spam. So I'm going to drag this. I can't wait. I don't know why that highlight thing's happening. Can't wait for that to be resolved. I've put it in test spam. I'm now going to pause the video and come back after a minute. Okay, I'm back. It's been a minute. I've refreshed and spam. 0 opportunities. Well, let's see. Did it actually do what we wanted to do? So let's go to contacts. And then test spam. Check this out. So this was the lead. Gonna make myself a bit smaller here. So as you can see, they've been deleted from the opportunity. Let's check the tag. Tag is spam, and do not disturb is connected. Sorry, it's not connected. Is activated. So when you send SMS blast out and things like that, pretty much no chance they're going to receive that, which is really, really good. Even accidental calls as well. What's good as well? So you can also, should I make this another video? Or should I give you some goss? I think I'm just going to give you some goss. What you can also do, if you go to more filters, just type in tag. Tag is, and then you can literally just select spam. Not span, spam. And then you click apply, and now what you can do is you can see, and then obviously if you had more, you would have all these leads that you can identify as spam, and that could be useful for many reasons because you can do a wash up on how many spam leads you got and things like that. All right, bye bye.